There is boy votes in Barbados. I'll say, sue me.
The vote buying in Barbados.
I thought the Prime Minister said he was going to go after the person selling and buying votes.
He ain't gonna do that
But
because
you
he
say, but you
ain't
got
gonna
proof. You understand? If you got people that ain't, like you say, if you got people that ain't willing to come out and say, well, yo, this
There
man,
we go.
I got,
Somebody give me
I got
iPad
video tape,
for a
but this
vote.
man gave me money for a vote. I could put this up on Facebook. People frightened, scare tactics is prevalent in Barbados. You understand? Some of these people got so-called muscle and henchmen that they got people frightened to open the mouth. You understand? And I don't feel that nobody in this year and year is supposed to be taking the money from a politician for the vote, because at the end of the day, he ain't benefiting you to have him there, ain't looking out for your best interest. If you want me my vote, you gotta show me what you want it. You gotta show me what you can do to help better me in my living standards. Of course, I gotta do my part, because I ain't gonna get my holiday. I vote for he, so he gotta clean up the road, he gotta weed up the place, he gotta get my house paint and all that. Nah, it don't work like that. You can't just put all the weight and the burden upon them, but them gotta understand that, look, my vote worth something in my community. And I don't just care about doing it for myself. Do it as at large for the people of the community. Since they had the election, since I came home in 2012. In my neighborhood, 5 houses burned down. You understand? Up to now, not one of them have been repaired by national housing or nothing so on. Nobody care about them people. But I can bet you, and you know, hear the joke about the whole thing. Now you get this part. I tell him already, Mr. Todd, you feel you can get back in? Yeah, or vote Dems, not Todd again. Oh, you always talking and saying, yo, but if you every time somebody asks you a question, oh, well, you know, the lower our wages and to do this, and I'm like, yo, Todd, why you keep telling about the lower your wages? So if your wages,
they lower his wage?
yeah, so you know he can't afford, he don't walk run with the money. And there's things that, because he can't carry me in a court long time, he ain't so, because I got over 10 people that's always hear me going at Todd. I don't really see the lot, because Todd is the walker. You understand? Yeah. The rest of politicians jump in the car, win the window, take up the car. You can't see that. But Todd is, there's one part of he that I respect. Because I ain't bashing it because they ain't overdoing it. But you got to know that at some point in time, you can't wait till elections, to then play you want to come all, oh, for right, man, go buy beans and things and pick up a food, whole lot $20 bill. You think you can buy me a food when you're hungry for 5 years and you know wait the kind of thing? Big man living in famine.
So I don't want it. But here's the thing now. Suppose you got a member of parliament who is providing you with food. Your house leaking, he will help fix the leak. You know, floorboards coming up, he help fix that. But he is corrupt. He taking money from big interests and he's not handling his portfolio. He ain't fixing roads. He ain't providing water. He ain't doing all the things he's supposed to be doing as a minister, but he ain't
getting the $700 million organized to get paid back on there.
Right, he ain't getting after that, right? But he making sure you get bread and cheese when the day come. That's a dilemma, ain't it?
Not for me, it ain't.
Let me hear.
For a lot of people,
because that's what I tell you. Is that, remember, you know, they got different kinds of people. They got short, tall, fat, slim, all kinds of things, but they got different kinds of people with different mindsets. If you can feed me and the rest of my community starving, you know, eventually when you feed me.
No, he ain't only feeding you, man. He might be feeding the community.
So he feeding
the people that got vote for him.
So his other associate politicians, them doing it in them communities too?
Who knows?
Because if he won't doing it and them ain't doing it, that's corruption that we don't really want. Because eventually, we neighborhood and get look at it like, oh, so then got the man that working for them, but he partners ain't working for me. So then people can want you to do certain things that you ain't really want to happen. Because street wars is a funny thing.
So wait, so you advocating for, because that's the same thing as vote buying, giving somebody an iPad is the same thing?
Because I can't take that if you ain't looking out for the business at hand.
Right.
You can't be taking on the hand deals from some of these people that got big money that live up in the heights and them kind of thing, because they don't know nothing about.
That's another type of vote buying there.
Yeah.
You understand? They don't know nothing about. But yeah, them vote don't get buy. Them is get.
That's
you know, it's a jump. It's a switcheroo. You understand? It's where them is get bought and paid for. My thing is this: I don't understand what a lot of people is just go and think that because you give me this little bit of money that you could get my vote. Because they know a lot of men, right? But here's the funny thing. A lot of these men give you money. But you see the man, Right after they left, my blogger said, "Oh, boys and drinks for the fellas, they vote for whole years MOE." So a lot of them getting the votes off for the money. So when them talking about it happened, it happened. I know men that sit down my barbershop and tell me that men get them money and put money on blocks and get the men for money to pay for votes. I can't think.
And that money ain't come from nowhere. That money come from some campaign contributor who expecting something in return. So if you take the money, the politicians still owe that man a favor.
So that means you still ain't
So
get
you
what you
still,
want.
even if you went and vote for he,
Right.
you still leave him in a position where he obligated to some person who gonna hold he to ransom for whatever it is that he want.
Krystle, we gonna shut off now, right?
Yeah.
I want you to tell us this story. You ended off your first Facebook Live video with a fairy tale.
It was a
That
very
had nothing-
fictional fairy tale.
It had nothing to do with Barbados at all. But it was a beautiful story. It really moved me. I want to hear it again.
Well, it was this fictional land where the persons in this country, when the persons came around and they knocked on the doors and they offered them, gifts
Right.
around voting time. The people in this country said, carry your tail. And then the persons who was offering these gifts, they had to go and give them back. And people sat and they listened to what it is that the politicians wanted to do for them, to help them to fix them country. And because the only persons they were accountable to was the people, they were able to start doing things for the country, to help the country to grow. Because there was no money owed to anybody to have to do no favors. So they had only to listen to the people. And the people was the ones who was dictating how the country would have been run. And in this fictional world, the economy was able to grow. And things were able to be fixed. And people was able to look out for one another. Because they tell people to carry the tail when they bring them with bribes to get them to go and vote for them. But, hey,
It's fictitious.
it's a fictional world.
I didn't want to live it, but then I realized that, we can't live there. That's impossible. Because no matter what you try to do, people can still take, bro. People like that.
No, let me not left with that word song, man.
Not really impossible.
Let me not left with that
It
word
can happen.
song.
No, I say it can happen. So no, you told me to tell me it can happen. So you see now,
Right.
but it just prove me wrong. If you understand what just happened there,
It's up to the people to make
it's
sure
up
that
to the
happens.
It's up to the
people.
people.
It's up to the people, and it's up to
Because
all the people who got a voice that can influence people to change their minds
Right.
about the fact that these things are impossible. That can make the difference.
But you got some greedy politicians, but we don't, but look, this video can last for about 6 hours and it will not get stale. Believe that or not. You coming back on the show again?
Whenever we're ready.
Hear that?
The name of the group is what?
Social Accountability and Education in Barbados.
Is it
And
private or
is-
open group?
You just send a request,
Right.
and you add you because we don't want.
Add
I
me to the group.
personally don't want certain persons in the
Add
group
me
to
to the
just
group.
sabotage it and.
Right. Just
you
add me
know.
to the group. Just send me a
I
request.
will
I can't do
send
that on
an
the computer.
invite- I will send an
Invite-
invite.
Right.
Social Accountability and Education in Barbados.
Make
Which
your
a lot be lacking.
contribution.
A lot be lacking.
Yeah.
The social going to be lacking. Education lacking. A lot of people got them pretty sense. But I hope tonight was an eye-opener for someone. If we don't come together as a people and realize what's going on in this little country here,
Yeah.
we aim for a rude
Real rough
awakening.
ride.
Because if we out $700 million and nobody ain't get, that's almost $1 billion. How much off $1 billion that is?
That is, well, it's 720 somebody, so that is almost a quarter of a billion off.
Hear that? And it can happen because we ain't. Then again, this way it can do. Since I use the first guest, it can be your inaugural thing. Every year the general report come out, Krystle.
Yeah.
God
The
spare
other
her
one for
life.
2016 was supposed to come out last month. It's still waiting.
But as it come out and you got the thing, we can bring it in. But like I tell you, I'm glad that I'm going to see how this start. This how fire this start. You understand? You get the right people. You see she yellow like a matchbox and she just come here and spark up. That is how this get fire start.
It's
You
Bajan
understand?
Pride here,
You understand? Bajan Pride. And pride is something we got to show in we country and we self. Because if you want to got pride and you can't project it out. You understand? Get some pride on yourself. Understand what's going on. $700 some boy $1 million. I getting to somebody tomorrow. I don't know if I can be able to do a show next week. I getting somebody tomorrow. Listen, I want some of that money. Or you can give me a list that you got there. Yeah. Right. So I come in, I want them to place and more like, look, give me $100,000 of daddy and call.
If you don't get it, far right, you can come back and talk to John Doe next week.
Yeah, I can definitely come back. John Doe landing in the place. So I'll cook for that next week. Rough and tumble. But like I said, the first video up, get a name, and hopefully by next week you're supposed to be able to announce a name and stuff like that there. But job blessings to everybody. Glad I thank you for watching. Yo, we was also on Facebook Live. Bless up to everybody on Facebook Live. When I done, we can be right back here, same time, same place, different guests. John Doe in the building. Real hot veteran for Hot FM. Real thing. But next week, see you in the next week. Gwen, you got anything to add?
Man, so far so good.
Yeah.
We keep it going.
Right. We can keep this going. Real thing. Job blessings, and I hope and pray that everybody have a blessed and safe week. See you in the next week.